The morning sun painted the skies of Enchantia with hues of pink and gold, casting a warm light across the castle's grand turrets and blossoming gardens. Inside the royal nursery, laughter echoed as Queen Sofia the First carefully adjusted a small silver crown on her 2-year-old son's head. "There you go, Prince Lucius," she said with a smile. "Now you're all set to look just as royal as your big sister Alara." Lucius, with his chubby cheeks and tousled chestnut curls, clapped his tiny hands in delight. Beside him, 4-year-old Princess Alara twirled in her lilac and blue gown. Her soft curls bounced as she spun, and the butterflies embroidered on her skirt seemed to flutter with each graceful step. "Do I look like Aunt Amber today, Mama?" Alara asked, her purple eyes sparkling. "You look even more beautiful, darling," Sofia replied, brushing a wisp of hair from Alara's face. "But remember, today is Aunt Amber's special day. She's getting engaged to Prince Caldor, and we must help her celebrate." As Sofia gathered Alara and Lucius, her husband Prince Leo entered the room. Tall and regal, with warm brown eyes and golden armor polished for the occasion, Leo smiled at the sight of his family. "Are we ready to head to Dunmier Castle?" he asked, taking Lucius gently in his arms. Sofia nodded. "Everything is prepared. Amber's going to be so surprised to see us arrive early." Amber blushed and linked arms with Caldor as they led the way into the castle. Inside, Dunmier Castle was transformed into a wonderland of roses, floating candles, and enchanted chandeliers that shimmered with golden sparkles. Magical music played from invisible instruments, and tiny fairies flitted above guests' heads, sprinkling harmless glimmers of magic dust. The engagement ceremony was held in the great ballroom. Alara and Lucius sat beside their parents in a place of honor as Amber and Caldor exchanged royal engagement rings. The entire court watched as the couple pledged their devotion with words written in ancient Dunmier scrolls. When the ceremony concluded, the ballroom erupted in applause. "Now let the celebration begin." King Roland, older now but still a dignified figure, announced proudly. The banquet began, with towers of cakes, shimmering lemonade fountains, and glittering platters of enchanted fruits. Alara was enchanted by the glowing candy petals, while Lucius was more interested in throwing them on the floor to hear the fun plop they made. Queen Sofia laughed as she wiped a bit of frosting from Lucius's nose. "You're just like your Uncle James when he was little," she said. As the music swelled, Prince Leo took Sofia's hand and led her to the dance floor. They waltzed gracefully under the magical starlight dome while Amber and Caldor shared a romantic dance nearby. Later, as the sky turned orange with sunset, Sofia stepped out to the balcony with her children while Leo spoke with King Roland and Caldor's parents. "Mama," Alara said quietly, resting her head against Sofia's arm, "do you think I'll have a special day like Aunt Amber?" Sofia looked down at her daughter and smiled gently. "Yes, Alara. Someday, when you're all grown up, you'll find someone who makes your heart feel like it's full of starlight, just like Aunt Amber feels today." "And Lucci?" Alara asked, glancing at her baby brother, who was now fast asleep in Sofia's arms, a half-eaten cookie still in his hand. Sofia chuckled softly. "Lucius will grow up to be brave and kind, and he'll have many adventures of his own." She looked out at the horizon, the glowing sun framed perfectly by the distant mountains of Eldoria. "It's strange," she said quietly. "It feels like just yesterday Amber and I were young girls in this castle, sneaking into the kitchens for extra pudding, and now she's getting engaged." Alara leaned up and whispered, "Are you crying, Mama?" Sofia smiled, wiping the edge of her eye. "Just happy tears, sweetheart, only happy ones." As the stars filled the night sky, the family prepared to return to Enchantia. Fireworks lit up the sky in pink, purple, and gold as they stepped back into their royal carriage. Amber and Caldor waved goodbye from the castle steps, surrounded by guests, laughter, and glowing lanterns. "Thank you for coming, Sofia," Amber called. "You made the day even more perfect." Sofia waved back, her heart full. As the carriage rolled away under the moonlight, she held her sleeping son close and placed a hand on Alara's hair as the little girl dozed beside her. Prince Leo reached across to squeeze her hand. "Another beautiful memory," he said. Sofia smiled. "And many more to come." As the carriage disappeared into the starry road back to Enchantia, Queen Sofia looked out the window and whispered, "May love always guide our family, just like it did today." The end.